After learning more about Kasic's story in his life, that got us thinking about the other Hoosiers who are risking their lives to help others around the globe. Ellen Einertz grew up on the very same Indianapolis neighborhood as Peter Kasic.
And she never knew him, but knows well the huge risks that he took to help other people. Eyewitness News reporter Mary Mills tells us tonight why she continues to seek out the most desperate and dangerous parts of the world.
How'd the shower go?
Shower went very well.
Yeah.
Ellen Einertz will spend Thanksgiving with her family for the first time in 37 years.
How many people will be at Thanksgiving this year, do you know?
She then heads back to West Africa. Her mother is more sad than worried.
She's got to go where her heart tells her to go, so we're going to let her go.
Einertz is a medical doctor. She's going to help Ebola patients.
The main motivation that I had for going to Liberia was just the cries for help.
And she has no fears of contracting the deadly disease.
It's a terrible disease. It is contagious, but there are ways not to catch it. Mothers and/or fathers stay with their children around the clock.
Einertz has devoted her life to treating some of the poorest people in the world.
The houses are made of just dried earth.
She spent the last 24 years in northern Cameroon, where she helped build a hospital, trained nurses, and treated everything from malaria to AIDS.
I really love working with kids.
But her work grew increasingly dangerous as Islamic militants edged into Cameroon.
They came into my own town, kidnapped 17 people, killed 17 people.
Concerned for her safety,
the Cameroon government sent a 10-man military team to guard me, and they stayed with me day and night.
In June, Einertz came home for a break but was told not to come back. The militants had targeted the American doctor.
They made it clear that they were willing to kill people to get to targets. They thought that I was there, and they attacked Golafata. They thought that I was there.
Yet the former Peace Corps volunteer hopes to return, driven, she says, by her Catholic upbringing and continuing desire to help others.
I grew up with the idea that you give back.
She still has strong ties to the family parish. In fact, St. Matthew has been supporting her work since 1983. There are times she's tired, even disheartened.
Then a child who's sick and suffering comes along, or a mother who's crying because her baby is sick comes along, and all of that just goes out the window, and you see anew the need and how much you can do and how easy it is sometimes to do something that makes a huge difference.
Mary Mills, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
Dr. Einertz is one of 13 children, and her brother Bob is also a doctor.
That's right, and he's the one who co-founded the IU Kenya Partnership, which is an AIDS treatment program in Africa.